Yo, what's going on, man? It's Bar, Two Sides Podcast. I'm here at Fit Tank Gym. It's a beautiful gym, man. I'm here with my man.
Appreciate you.
My man Dave. What's going on, man? You want to introduce yourself to everybody?
I'm David. I'm the owner of Fit Tank. Personal training services, community outreach, a little bit of everything.
Right. I mean, so tell the people like yo, what you got going on in the community as far as like I know you told me off camera that you help the kids with their homework before they even work out and anything like that.
Well, I mean, I give them more of the homework part is more of a workout homework.
Right.
They come here, they work out a couple times a week. I send them home with a little bit of stuff to do to try to stay up on their game, get a little stronger, get a little sharper, and they time off.
Right.
You know, working out is really like an everyday thing, but coming to me every day could be a little costly. So, you know, you try to give them a little help outside of me.
Absolutely.
As far as like the homework program, I help kids with their homework a little bit.
Right.
It's really just working out.
Working out. I mean, I do remember like you know before you was like working in the schools like that too. So you know what I mean? It was like was that something that influenced you to do the kids boot camp? What I should say?
Right. Well, the kids boot camp was probably inspired more by just seeing young kids that need some help.
Right.
Whether they're young athletes or not, you know, having an athletic background always make you check people, see what their stance is like, see what their hand movement is like. But for the most part, the kids boot camp was just a way to help some of the kids who might be struggling with their weight, struggling with their strength, little stuff that they should be able to do that they probably don't because they doing too much of this.
My man loves the kids, and he got a great point. We got to put down the iPhones, the games. Yo, get outside, man. It's important, man. You got to get outside.
Even if you do some push-ups in between.
Yeah. Listen, every time you lose a game, do some push-ups. Yo, back in the day, remember we used to do that?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to it, man. We really used to have push-ups and all that stuff was like a punishment.
But now it's like, they got guaranteed. I mean, they got away from it. But anyway, man, I'm going to go back onto the business side of it, basically while we're here, man. So, how'd you get started? The whole fitness and the gym and everything like that.
Well, the gym was a long time coming. It was just one of those things that I kind of been putting off for a few years because being a trainer, I was more mobile. I went around to people, and I might come to your house and work out with you. I might come to your gym facility wherever you are and work out with you. I was trying to be as convenient as possible, but in the interest of sparing my time and making some more money, getting my own space was the next thing. I started training maybe about 10 years ago, shortly after the football stuff was done. Playing ball, you always feel like you can be whatever you want. You're an athlete for life. Right. But
as you can't tell me nothing. No, I'm telling my son, I still can beat you.
Right. So I never really give it up. Even to the young boys in my family now, I tell them like, you all right.
But you ain't me, dog.
You still can't see me, but it's their time to shine. It's my time to just help them get into that light and grow their games and stuff as much as I can. So started off training young athletes and then kind of moved into the whole family aspect because the training the kids come from the adults doing what they're supposed to do. So started out with moms and pops and doing all that kind of stuff, getting them in line so they pass it on to the kids.
That's a big key. That's the key right there. That's it. I mean, I tell my wife all the time. Like sometimes, with the older generation, you kind of like trying to change their views ain't gonna happen. But you gotta catch the kids. You catch the kids, and then we got them like that. Because the older ones, some of them, because you have to be willing, and some people are our age too. You have to be willing to learn, new things. You know what I'm saying?
Every day,
Absolutely.
Every day. I learn new stuff every day, and I like to view myself as somebody that will pick up even after other people and be like, well, damn, that was all right. Let me see how that worked. Let me try it on myself.
Absolutely.
And then I'll pass it right on to my clients and my people. So
that's dope, man. That's dope. So, I mean, again, so we talked about the gym, how you got the gym. I mean, I knew that was a hard journey to get that. I mean, I don't see the backside, I see all the glory, so I just wanted to see that too.
Right.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, it is what it is. So, again, so I say that to, say this because my last interview with Money Game, we were talking about, like support, like that. So I just want everybody to go out, man, and support my man. You know what I mean? It's hard, doing your own thing. So support, again, he's doing, he out here doing some great thing for for the community. And that's what it's about. It's about love, support, and peace. Giving back.
Yes, for sure. Yes, giving it back. I'm at Fit Tank Gym on Instagram and Fit Tank Gym on Facebook. A lot of the stuff that I do here is individually based workouts. I have a couple groups that I do, men's groups. I got a women's group about to come up. Kids group just got their break, but they're about to come back in a couple weeks too.
Okay.
So all the groups coming back. But I also have a SHAPE program.
Okay.
And the SHAPE program is set up to kind of help with exercise all throughout the community. We go to drug and alcohol treatment facilities.
Wow.
We deal with old folks. We deal with people with mental health issues. I had started a chair aerobics class for people who might be a little injured, beat up, can't do all this boot camp stuff, but they still want to get some exercise in. So with the SHAPE program, I go to facilities and I work out with them. I exercise with them. I do group stuff with them. And in return, they donate to the SHAPE program, and I'm able to take that donation and move it and pay it forward and go to other places and do other exercise programs.
That's great, man.
So always looking out for the community, always trying to make sure that they doing something out here. So even if it's knocking off a couple calories once or twice, that's what it takes for me. Everybody kind of doing their thing, and we just keep it moving in that direction. We got our Campbell Church group coming up. Starting on tomorrow, as a matter of fact. So we donated some sessions to the Campbell group. ODAT, One Day at a Time, drug and alcohol program. We doing a recovery boot camp starting over there next week. So yeah, we out in the community. Aside from being up in here every day, we definitely out in the community.
You gotta reach out and teach, man. Yes, I love that, man. You know what I mean? He actually putting hands on into the community. He not just sitting back waiting for everybody coming to him. And he out in the community touching people, man. That's great, man. I love that, man. I definitely love that. So I'm asking this question, and I mean, obviously you kind of answered it already with that statement, because I asked everybody this question, towards the end of my interview. How big is it for you to, represent for Philadelphia?
Philly, being away from Philly, I spent a few years outside the city. Being born and raised here, going to Frankfurt High, wearing that jacket, those championships.
I remember those.
Like
I remember those. Northeast, man.
That stuff mean a lot, man. I tell my nephew all the time, like, I run into people who I played against in high school, or people who was just going to high school the same time as me, and we remember those times.
Absolutely.
So representing for Philly is huge to me. Even being outside the city, I always represented home, always loved home. And when I came back here, it was the part of coming back here was to get Philly so that it's more out there. Get Philly to be in other parts of the country, other parts of the nation, other parts of the world, because when people touch you, when they feel you, when they see you from here, it's a different kind of feel than from anywhere else.
Yes,
people call all the time. They just call me out like, "Yo, you where you from?"
Philly, right?
I'm from Philly. You gotta be from Philly because the way you talking,
your style,
exactly. Absolutely. So not everywhere is like this. So appreciate it, embrace it, and show that love here and out of here. I know a lot of people trying to leave Philly because it's not like the greatest place to live right now. We got a lot of nonsense going on. But it's still a lot of beautiful things going on in the city. It's a lot of great things going on in the city. It's a lot of people helping other people in the city. Don't pay attention to so much of that negativity. It's a lot of positive stuff going on out there in the community. Like I said, we out here reaching people with exercise and fitness and food and all kinds of stuff. So there's other people out here doing the same thing, even on larger levels than I'm doing it. So there's a lot of good stuff going on here in the city, and if that's one thing that I would love to represent, I'll be a part of that all day long.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Look, real quick, I just want to touch on what you said. I mean, he said doing it on a larger scale. It don't matter how large the scale is, man. You doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You made the effort to get up off your ass, and you went out and did it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So everybody want to sit and talk about it, but nobody want to actually go out there and do it. So that's what we're doing. Again, we promote positivity. We promote change. Like I said, I always say this: be the change that you want to see in your community, man. Again, you can't sit there and talk about it and just say, "Oh, look at this, look at that." Go out there and change it. You know what I mean?
Do something about it yourself, and then we could talk about it.
Right? Absolutely, absolutely,
man.
Do
something, then we can do it.
Absolutely. Again, man, I want to thank you, man, for having us, man.
Hey, thank you for coming, man. You can come back anytime.
Thank you, man.
Come work out.
Oh, for sure. I'm gonna do that. Peace.